Okay, well, on the time machine project, this is as far as Scott got. Scott was here today working on this. What he's working on now is the reality attached to all this layout that's happening here on the floor for making a chassis mounted support for the fuel tank as opposed to hanging it from the trunk floor. So you see what he's done here is he's got a piece of round tubing as a cross member between the two chassis rails in the back. He's got the same size round tubing for the front mount, and then to go over the top of the tank, he's using this 1/2 by 1.5 rectangular tubing. And the tank is made in such a way that there's little troughs where these mounts will live. You see, and then these are angled up to the, I don't know why this doesn't want to zoom. Huh. Doesn't want to zoom for some reason. Sorry about that. Huh. Anyway, they're angled. They go up the side here. It's hard to see here. Maybe I can move the light so you can see them better. There. They're angled where they go up to the round cross member, see? So he's got them all fabricated. It's all clamped in right now. When he comes back tomorrow, he'll weld all of this. And then what happens is he puts a tab on the front, and he's actually going to put a piece on the back of this rectangular tubing there with like a thick piece so he can tap it for a bolt. And the strap will bolt into that thick piece. So anyway, that's as far as he got today on the time machine stuff. So anyway, that's it. See ya.
Exhaust. Okay. And on the round tubing, it's sort of difficult to figure out centers, you know, the same on both sides. But anyway, I just did this, and then I marked it with a felt pen, and then obviously switch it over to the same side, and I kind of can't screw that up.
Okay, so that gives you a height on the cross member.
It's going to give me the same location on each side
of the center cross member.
You can see there for the...
Yeah, there. There's his layout right there. No, I'm sorry, I'm hitting the wrong button again. Go ahead. I got about 6 little videos.
I just took the square and I'm going from the joint in the pipe here.
Oh, now you're going forward and back.
Now I'm locating.
Right.
I did the same on that side.
And that's the 2 vertical lines on that.
Right, it just gives me an idea where I'm at. The strap that I'm using is 1.5 inches wide.
Okay.
So I'll probably favor the front line with it just to give myself some room here. Okay. But I checked off the muffler to this mark and did the same, and it's, not that it matters, but it's just an indicator along the way.
It's really close.
It's the same.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, because when you put them in here, the muffler's in here, you didn't just lay them up there, you measured.
No, I try to put everything the same, you know, as much as I can, and then try and stay with that idea.
Okay. So I guess start making your stuff and we'll come back and see how it progresses. Okay, so while I was busy getting ready to glue shit, Scott was busy too. There's his hanger for the exhaust on the driver's side, and his hanger for the exhaust on the passenger side. You see the little gusset brace he put underneath, because these are a little longer than the ones in the back. But guess what? He's going to put them there too now. So they match. Go figure. See you later. Bye. Okay, well, I've been remiss in filming as I go along, but here we are. The piece is glued in there. The threaded piece that's going to be the fastener under there. And I've made these little, out of an old piece of molding, I made these little spreaders that are holding the metal piece down against the sheet metal. In other words, squishing the glue. What I'm going to do now, and I've done the same thing on this end. I don't have the spreaders, but I bolted the short pieces in place here. And now I have temporarily taped them in so I could remove the bolts. And what I'm going to do is put the pan up here and bolt it all in place so I know it will all attach while the stuff is all wet. So, and then I'll show you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to put a jack under this end. Now that I got spreaders up to the bed on top, I got something to push against. I'm going to put a little pressure on it from underneath. I'll show you more there later. Well, there's the pan all installed. So I know all the screws are going to line up when I go to do this permanent and put it up there, you know, the last time. I know it's going to fit. All the screws are going to line up with the fasteners. So one last thing I'm going to do is I've made a big flat piece to go. Hang on a minute, I can't move here. I'm laying on the creeper and it isn't cooperating. Okay, well, you can see I made this to go up underneath where I just glued that long piece in so that I can wedge it. You know, you remember, I put all the little spreaders, the straight up and down pieces, to the bottom of the bed. So now if I push up against this, it's pushing up against the bottom of the bed. So I'll show you what's going to happen here. Hang on a second. There you go. That's what I was trying to explain. So I'm putting enough pressure on that it's starting to lift the... It's not lifting it. I mean, it's pushing up on the bottom of the bed. Probably got, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds pressure pushing up. So I'm going to leave that. Tomorrow I will take it loose. It takes 12 hours for this stuff to cure completely. 4 hours cure. It said 12 hours complete or something like that. So what is it now? I can't read the clock. 4:30?
It's 4:40.
4:40. Okay. Anyway, 12 hours? Yeah, I'll be asleep, but tomorrow morning we'll take this all apart and make sure it's all nice and tight and solid and glued, like the upper stuff did the last time we glued it. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks. Thanks for watching, obviously. Bye.